Let's see, I put this together, and I don't even call it a seminar on groundhog hunting, but it's some of the things that I've done in the past that possibly I can pass along to anybody who has an interest in hunting the ground grizzly. I mean, I'm not an expert, far from it. But years of experience, I can explain my style. There's a lot of styles out there, and everybody's got a unique style. This is my style, and it just might not fit you. But let's give it a whirl. Maybe you can weave some of my observation into your goals chasing the ground grizzly. Let's go back. How did I start? My first rifle was an 03A3 30-06, sighted in at 100 yards. I was probably 16 years old. I had some early success on whitetails, and my earliest harvest on a whitetail never exceeded a 30-yard shot. Then I asked the question, why am I sighted in at 100 yards? That is when I was introduced to chuck hunting. Wow, 200 yards is possible. I had the bolt bent out on my Springfield, and mounted on top was a 4-power Weaver with fine crosshairs. I used that scope for a lot of years, by the way. I quickly learned the woodchuck is an edge animal. Hedgerows, wood lines, fence rows, all that was to his liking. Yes, his mounds can be out in the open, but I concentrate on the edges. And actually a short video will follow this, where you'll see I'm hunting edges. Binoculars are a must. I constantly scan with my naked eyes. A black dot, a change, it could be color. Something is giving me a clue. The binocs affirm an illusion, or there he be. My goal is 3 to 4 quality shots when I go out into the field for groundhogs. I'm not going to burn out my barrel shooting 10 or 20 chucks at a time. It's just not my style. Early morning has been non-productive for close to 60 years of hunting the chucks. They just, for some reason, don't like early morning. I like to go out late in the afternoon. And let's take the last 3 hours of daylight. And here's some stats. The last 3 hours of daylight, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., 20% success ratio. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., 60% of success. In success, I mean a shot. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., it drops down to 20% again. Now, depending on the time of the year, plus or minus a half an hour, but you kind of get the drift. It seems to be that middle last 3 hours of the day is the most productive. Now let's move on to the video that I just took a couple days, where you'll see the edge comes into play on all my shots. Should you guys have any questions, or if you can give me tips, just let me know in the post. So let me put this thing together, get the video together, and see what you think. Going up along this wood line, it's a shot of probably about 150 yards. Well, let's see, we might have a nibble. Oh, there's two of them. Let me get behind the gun. I think you would term that as a clean miss. Where I missed that Sherman tank that was running down the path at me. Let's see if I can get a crack at him tonight. But I'll tell you what, in that 18 power scope, he sure looked like a Sherman tank. But it was a clean miss. Let's see, it's got to be 275. Let me see if I can find him in the scope. Well, that's one of them. Let me put it on pause. There's still two more out there. That was a fairly decent shot. My estimate would be about 250. Well, here's the first one. I called 250 on this shot, and I paced off 249. This is the second one at 217. Good night. Didn't see the tank, but we'll look for him another day.